Hey you guys, it's your girl Lindsay here at this fine bookshop. I have so much to tell you right now. We're gonna wait and see if we can't get some people to come on, but I have some really cool stuff to tell you. We have some really amazing baskets. Hi. So I'm gonna kind of show you some of the stuff that we're doing for our anniversary event next Saturday. You guys should definitely come. And I'm gonna go over some of the authors that I'm really excited to introduce you to today and just kind of talk to you about what's going on here at this fine bookshop. It's gonna be really amazing. So let's see, our first order of business, just so everybody knows where we are on in Trellis and Vine in Smyrna, Tennessee, and it is on the corner of Tank Street and South Lowry Street. And this is where the beautiful bookshop is. And so our second anniversary is next Saturday from 11 to 5, and it's gonna be so cool. We're gonna do so many really cool things, and we're going to have a dragon scavenger hunt. We're gonna have dragon trivia. We're gonna have all kinds of authors here. We're gonna have a bunch of door prizes. We are gonna have, let's see, what else? So dragon trivia. Oh, you can come and you can play Dragon Candyland or Dragonland. Hi, Clarence, how are you? He's one of our lovely authors who we just adore. And so let's see. So I wanted to talk to you about some of the authors that we have, that we are gonna have. Some of them, they're not gonna be at the event, but I wanna shine on their books anyway because their books are amazing and I love their books so much. Clarence is one of our poets. I'm gonna grab one of his books. I'm gonna grab my favorite one because of the illustration, but we'll get to that one. So, let's see. So, Clarence, since you're my only audience right now, what would you like to talk about? This is your opportunity to ask me any questions that you want live in the air. So, let's see. What would you like to know, Clarence, about the bookshop? How would you like to discuss this today? Whoops. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us some of your new stuff that you're coming on with. Okay, so Dan is one of our other authors. So we have some really cool events happening this next 2 weeks, actually. 2 weeks, yeah. So we have some really cool events that's happening in the next 2 weeks. So I'm gonna grab this one, whoops. And I don't, oh yeah, I do have one more, okay, good. So, hi Lloyd. So we have a bunch of really awesome things happening. I'm pulling all these books that I want to talk about. We're gonna wave at Lloyd. So, yeah, I'm just gonna pull like all the books. See, so Clarence, I'm currently working on a book about pirates. Dude, we love pirates. See, you're just a man after my own heart. Pirates are the best. I love pirates. So, here today at Spine Bookshop, what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about some books that I love. And then we're gonna talk about what this is. So I'm really excited. So, if someone is looking for a hard to find book, all you have to do is talk to me and I will be happy to find it for you. I have gotten this really good skill of finding books for people. Especially stuff that like people haven't been able to find. So like last summer, we had someone who was looking for a cookbook, and I can't remember right now who it was, but it was a really obscure cookbook that I haven't been able to find in forever. And I said, okay, give me a couple weeks. Hi Dan, and I will be happy to find the book. And I think I found it in like 2 weeks, and she was really excited because she hadn't been able to find the book anywhere else. But I did, I found it for her. And so, yeah, that's a great question. Okay, so the first book that I'm gonna talk about today is Malcolm's Bridge by Lloyd Elmer Jr. Look at this cover. How cool is this cover? I love this cover so much. And I've gotten to beta read this book. So when I tell you that this book is amazing, it's just amazing. Hi, Dan. Dan is another one of my authors. I love all y'all so much. So this book is a little sci-fi. It's a little Alfred Hitchcocky. It's a little Stephen Kingy. And that's kind of the thing that I love about Lloyd is that he writes, I love this book too. So he writes stuff that's very science fiction-y, kind of mystery, and all of his stuff, every single book leaves me wanting more, which I think is a sign of a really, really, really good author. And this book is his newest book, and it's amazing. And it's about a boy named Michael who doesn't fit in anywhere, and he has this extraordinary thing happen to him, and it alters the course of his life in just the coolest way. And the ending made me want more. So if you want to get this book, you can absolutely get it at thespineBookshop.com. It's on our shelves right now, and it's amazing. I love it. I really do. I love this book very, very much. I've read it twice now because I beta read it, and then when Lloyd gave me my copy, I read it again because it's amazing. So that's that book. Now, so here's the order in which I'm going to do this. So this next Saturday, not tomorrow, whoops, my elephant fell. So this next Saturday, we are having our 2-year anniversary here at the Spine. And it's, when I tell you it's gonna be unhinged chaos, like in the best way, I'm so excited. So we have this basket of unknown donations. It's a whole lot of stuff. I think we have, last time I checked, 27 local businesses and local authors have donated, including the Spine. I, of course, have thrown some stuff in. But some of the things that we have is this beautiful, beautiful shawl from CLK Knit and Crochet Designs. That's gonna be in here, and it's so beautiful, I can't even tell you. And then we also have Adam Creation. Look how cute this cup is. I can't, it's just, I love it. So, and then let's see, we have Michael Hendrickson donated this coffee mug from, so the Fruities, that's his book. And it's, I just love it so much. And then we have a bunch of books in here and hats in here. And we have some skincare and we have some tea. We have all kinds of fun stuff. And if you come on the 20th to our 2-year anniversary, you will be able to win a ticket and enter for the drawing for this basket. It's amazing, I promise. So, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I can't show you everything because I want some of it to be a surprise, but I am still collecting donations. We have all kinds of coffee donations and food donations. It's just amazing. I can't even tell you how cool the stuff in this basket is. So, let's see. Okay, the reason I'm bringing up this book is also because I love it, but on the 27th, we have the just amazingly talented Dan Adam. So he wrote this whole series called the Leaving Home series, okay? So the first book, Leaving Earth, look at how pretty this cover is. I just love this cover. Anyway, so I read this book and I just adore this book. And so when I think, Dan, I can't remember, were you finished with the second one when you gave me this one? Or were you still, I think you were finished with the second one and it was in printing process. I can't remember. But so he gave me this one. And then this is the second book. And when I tell you that I read this book in 2 days, like 2 days, it is so amazing. So the reason I bring up these 2 books is because on the 27th, Dan is releasing the 3rd book in this series called The Rift. And I have beta read that one too. It's amazing. The whole series is just astoundingly brilliant. And I keep telling Dan he needs to try to market it like as a TV show or a movie because it would make a phenomenal, phenomenal series. I think it would be amazing. I really do. Dan, are you still with us? Let me see if you're still with us. Okay, good deal. So we're gonna follow you. Oh man, okay. So Dan, I'm telling you, this book is amazing. And I really do. So on the 20th, if you come in and you pre-order The Rift, which is the third book in the Leaving Home series, it'll be here on the 27th and you'll be able to get it and Dan will sign it for you. So these are some of my favorite books. I know I'm biased. I can't help it. I just love them. I just love them. So Clarence is one of our poets, and this is my favorite book by him. It's Poems from a Heart-Shaped Box, which just reminds me of Nirvana. And the artwork is so pretty. If you know me at all, you know that I'm a sucker for a good artwork. And some of these poems are just astoundingly good. And I have a whole bunch of poem books by him. And currently he's our only poet, but I hope to increase that. And he's amazing. Clarence is just lovely. But Poems from a Heart-Shaped Box, and I love the artwork. He has a whole bunch of stuff in here, and it's all really, really good. Okay, so one of our newest authors is Meredith Hallen. So Meredith Hallen, well, let me get both books, hang on. So Meredith Hallen has written 2 books. One is Sophia's Moon, and the other one is Nika's Light. And these are a series, but same world, different people, right? And so, look at these covers, you guys. These are such good books. And I wish you guys could see, but like, look at the detail in this cover. And it's so cool. I know, when Clarence posts his poems on Facebook, I watch it all the time. And like, even look at this one. It has detail in the cover and has a flower. These are just the coolest covers and I want to read them so bad. I haven't had a chance to yet, but I'm going to. But yeah, so Meredith Hallen is one of our newest authors and I can't wait to read them. Everybody should read her books. They're amazing. So, and then we have one of our newest authors, Shaylee Denner. Shaylee has written this is the beginning of a series, which I think is really cool. It's called the Black Obsidian series, and this is book 1, Calling Leah. Again, look at the book covers. Y'all, I love this cover too. So this cover is really cool, and that's the one thing I will say about all of my local authors is that if you look at their books, you can tell that they've really put thought into their book covers because they're so amazing and there's so much detail and it makes me want to read the book so bad. So, I'm not going to read the whole back, but it says, "This is how you die. 5 simple words, 1 plot line for death." It's a series. It's a series. I love a good series, you guys. But the cover is, look at that. That's so cool. I love a good book cover, you guys. And the fact that these are all local authors are just like the most amazing thing to me. So now, here's the other thing too. We have some local authors that do true, like biographies and true crime and that kind of stuff. So this is Sally Lots, The Truth is a Lie. And so this is a true story. It's inspired by actual events. And Sally I love her. I just adore Sally so much. And I'm not gonna read the back because it is kind of an adult story, but it is based on true events and it is about a cult. And that's all I'm gonna give you. If you want any more, you're gonna have to read it. But I have several copies of this and it is a really strong, heartbreakingly good, amazing story. And it's amazing. And it's hard to read, but it's amazing. Not hard to read because it's not good. It's hard to read because the story is just amazing. And I just love it so much. And I think everybody should read it. So then we have a new author called Annie J. Harris. Again, look at these covers. These are amazing covers. I love these covers. I want to know, I know it's reflecting. There we go, see if we can't do that. But like, I just looking at the cover, I want to know so much about what's going on in this book. And it is, I would say it's slightly young adult, but like the main character is 18. So young adult, but not young adult, you know. Even though you might have to buy 3 more books in a series. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Totally agree with you that. Hi, Janine. So yeah, so this is Annie J. Harris, Cry Wolf, and it is about a girl who loses her, so she got lost, her father foster found her, and they all want to know about her and what happens to her, and I'm not going to tell you because the book is amazing. It's just amazing. And it's kind of mysterious fantasy wolf kind of thing, which is really, really, really awesome. And so then, well, so keeping with the wolf theme, this is one of our newest authors too. Again, look at the cover. Stop. Like, these covers are beautiful, you guys. This is Rachel Balk, and this is called Lisa the Alphaline. And I mean, look, it's like a whole, like, look, it's all like, seriously, so pretty. It's so pretty. And this is my favorite color, so of course I'm gonna love this. But this is also a young adult supernatural love story, which is kind of what I'm into reading right now, so I'm a total sucker for that kind of stuff. But it's amazing. It's amazing. I love it so much. So then, Elizabeth Cook is one of our newest writers. Now, this is her first debut book, so I have to give a shout out to her. But this is called The Rising, and she is, I can't even express how much I love and adore her and how much she's done for the bookshop. And so I think everybody should read this. This is eventually going to be one of our book club books. And so definitely want to get that read because she'll be available to talk to us when we do that. We may end up doing that live. I'm not sure how we're working that out yet, but that is one of the things that everybody's going to read it. So let's see. What else can we talk about? Oh, yeah. So we are doing a fundraiser for this fine bookshop, and I will post the link on GoFundMe, and you should be able to see the GoFundMe link on some of our other pages because we are just growing like crazy, and eventually we're gonna have to Sunday have new space. And to do that, we are gonna have to have some money to pay moving expenses and buy a big sign and prepare as we're going. Because when we started this bookshop, when I started this bookshop 2 years ago, I think I had 2 local authors. And now we legitimately have this whole bookshelf plus this whole top. I mean, I think we have like 35 local authors now, or local or independent authors, which I just think is amazing. I'm so proud of every single one of them. I adore all of them. And I wish everybody could read all of their books because they are amazing. Like, seriously, just amazing. So we have some kid authors too, which are really, really cool that I'm going to talk about as well. So one of the kids' books that we have is written by LJ and BK Smith. And her name is LaFrida Smith. Look at this book, Top of the Muffin to You. How cute is this book? And you know I'm a sucker for illustrations. And look at the back. Okay, so I have to tell you too, so this is LaFrida. Because every time that you see her, every time that there's a picture of her, this beautiful woman has a sunflower in her hair, and I love sunflowers. And so I actually got to meet her this weekend, and sure enough, sunflower in the hair, which I just think is just crazy amazing. I just love that about her. So, whoops. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, top of the muffin to you. Definitely need to get that for your kids. It's an amazing book. Now, the other one is that this is Dory Lee. She's one of our newest authors too. And her book, The Moody Dragon with No Name. And if you've been following The Spine, you know that we love dragons. Dragons are our favorite. I think we're gonna figure out how to get more dragons in here because I have 27 and I don't think that's enough. I think we need more. I think we need to get more. But The Moody Dragon with No Name is just the sweetest, cutest book ever. Look at these illustrations. I am a sucker for good illustrations, you guys. So there's that. And then we also have author Carol Tarpley Breeze, and she has written a book called Nairobi's Dreams, and it's about a girl who travels all over the world and her adventures. And this is more of a chapter book, more so than like a picture book. So that's one of the reasons I like this, because it's written, and I really appreciate that. Let me see if we can do this again. Are we back on? Yay, okay. Woo woo, okay. So, sometimes we get poor connection in here. It kind of stinks, but, all right, so where were we? Okay, so, all right, so, oh yeah, Nairobi's Dreams. So she's amazing, and I love that this is for a little bit of an older kid. And so she goes the Eiffel Tower, walks in the Great Wall of China, pets a chimp on the London Eye. She learns to cook escargot and how to bake shortbread, no passport required, which I just think that's so cute. And the cool thing about Carol is that she has worked with elementary school children, and she loves when they explore new things and their whole face lights up. And so I really, really love that about her. And it's one of the reasons I love this book so much. So then, oops, gotta get this in there. We also have another new author who I just adore, and her name is Kimberly Rose. And so she wrote Super Together. So this is about, okay, so on the back, okay, and it says, this book is inspired by the friendship of Carter T. and Jody Ryder. Look at these adorable faces. I cannot, how cute. And Kimberly, I just adore her. I've met her too, and I can't, they're so good. These books are amazing. So hang with me, because sometimes our connection gets a little wonky. But these books are amazing. And that's the cool thing I love about local authors is they have so many cool things going on. And we have so many local authors in here who could use your support. And I would really love for you to be introduced to them. So I really, really plead with you to come to our 2nd anniversary event on April 20th from 11 to 5. We are gonna have 17 local authors here, some inside, some in the back, some outside. We're gonna have coffee. We are gonna have door prizes. We're gonna have giveaways. We're gonna have a huge grand prize basket, which I showed you about some of the stuff that's in there. And I really hope that you guys come, and I hope that you guys really enjoy meeting the local authors. So that's all I got for you today, and thank you for your time. Happy reading.